No, I said that there's not Are you doing a tuck-in bar? Are you doing a tuck-in bar? A tuck?
Oh, yeah, there's.
Christian, real man do Pilates. Real men do Pilates.
I don't see old real men.
You haven't done it in a while.
There's football game at the full valley league. The valley, that's the real sport.
He's so funny. I was just like, no. And so was my father. So.
I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, thanks.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So grab your squish ball. The ball.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Right, guys. So start with your record ball. Have your weights pinned in. All right. So feet about hip distance apart. Weights by your sides. Squishy ball between your inner thighs. And then just find that neutral. So tailbone heavy, but have a little space behind your low back, back of your rib cage is nice and heavy, upper body's nice and relaxed. Start with your weights in your hands. You're gonna reach your arms just right up to the ceiling, and then hold when you're up there. So collarbones wide, shoulder blades flat again. So that we're gonna just start with a little protraction and retraction. So we're gonna reach right up. Your shoulder blades widen on your back. That's protraction, and then shoulder blades slide together. That's a little retraction there. And then do that again. So reach up, getting those shoulder blades kind of wider on your upper back there. And then shoulder blades towards your spine. It's a little more narrow. Go two more like that. Up for protraction. And retract in. One more, let's go up. Protract. And then back for retraction. And then find somewhere between those two positions. That should be your neutral shoulders. But then from there, just open your arms nice and wide to the side, keeping your ribs tight around your center, and then press back up. And again, wide, and then press up. So as you're moving your arms, nothing else should really be changing through your body. Your ribs stay tight around your center, tailbone stays that bit heavy. Even weight in those feet. As you press your arms up, you can start to squeeze your inner thighs a little. Let's go for 4 like that. Exhale, press up with that little squeeze. Exhale, press and squeeze. One more like that. Let's go up. Stay at the top. Now press through your heels, belly button towards your spine. Lift those hips up nice and high, and then stay when you're up there. So you're here, take a breath. You're gonna reach your arms overhead and then roll down. So keep your arms reaching all the way till your tailbone touches, and then your arms come up. And then let's do that again. So belly button in, exhale, press through your heels, lift. Hold, arms reach, and then roll away. In, arms up, and again, belly button in, press. Arms, and then roll down. We're gonna do one more, just like this, belly button to spine, exhale up. Arms reach, squeeze those inner thighs that little bit, come all the way down. And then reach those arms back up to the ceiling. Okay, now from here, press through your heels. Instead of rolling, you're just gonna lift your hips. So lift up there and stay. Now just squeeze your inner thighs. So squeeze nice and tight, and then a little release. As you squeeze your inner thighs, try not to squeeze your glutes, so just inner thighs. And release, go 5 like that. Exhale, squeezing, inhale, release. 4, 3, last 2. Last one, hold nice and tight for that squeeze. Now bring your left arm overhead, your right arm up to the side. Drop your hips down below and then press everything up. And then switch left arm wide, right arm overhead. Exhale, press up. So keeping your waistlines both nice and long, keeping your ribs tight around your center. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Inhale down. Exhale up. One more here, reaching, exhale, press up, hold at the top, and then roll down all the way to neutral. Lower those arms down by your sides. And then from here, lift your heels, so you're just on your tippy toes. Keep your inner thighs squeezing that bit around the ball. Neutral, ribs still tight around your center. Bring your right leg up to tabletop, so knee above your hip, and then bring your left leg up as well. So keeping your ribs tight around your center, keeping the back of your rib cage heavy, belly button is pulling into your spine, and then from here, squeeze your inner thighs nice and tight. So just squeeze in, and then slow out. Exhale as you squeeze, and inhale, release. So go 4 here. Try not to bring your knees closer to your chest or farther away. 3. Last 2. And then go 1 more, exhale, squeeze in and stay. Now from there, move your thighs 1 inch away from you. And then pull them back in. So just really nice and small, no change in your spine. Thighs move away that inch. And then thighs pull back in. Imagine you have a tray of drinks on your shins so you can't tip away. Keep those legs, those shins parallel with the ground for 4. And 3. Last 2, exhale, and in, and then 1 more exhale out that little bit. Bring those legs back in, stay. So knees on top of your hips, don't pop your hands on your head. Inhale, tuck your chin, exhale, come up to flexion and stay there. So looking towards your ball, now you're gonna squeeze the ball and move your thighs away that inch. And then pull back in, releasing your inner thighs a little bit. So go for that squeeze and away. This time as you pull your legs back and curl your upper body up an extra inch. So go like that, squeeze, reach, exhale up. 5 more, squeeze, reach. 4, squeeze, out, and in. 3, squeeze, out. Last 2, squeeze, out. Look towards that ball, last 1, squeeze, out, exhale, up. Lower your right, lower your left, lower your upper body all the way down, and take a breath. Ball is gonna go under your right foot now. Make sure your feet are still just that little hip distance apart. Nice and neutral. Now exhale, press straight up through your left heel. So you're gonna lift your hips. Your waistlines are long, your hips are both level, so don't let your right hip drop. And then have just a light touch on your ball with your right foot. All right. From there, grab your weights if you want. You can reach your arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna drop our hips down low. Press through your left heel as you lift back up. So nice and low with control at those arms if you want. Press up. We're gonna alternate our arms overhead and then nice and wide. So reach up and then reach wide, press up. So that left knee, your right one as well, but really think about your left, could flop open a little bit. Let's try to keep your left inner thigh squeezing to your midline. Reach and reach. Last one. Reach and up. Last one here. Reach, exhale, press up, holding there. So now keep your arms reaching up to the ceiling. You're just gonna reach your right leg and then pull it in. Keep your hips lifting. Right leg and pull it in. Go two more, just the leg. Left inner thigh still squeezing toward your midline. Last one, just a leg. Pull back in. You ready? Let's put it all together. So now you're gonna lower your hips, reach your leg, reach your arms overhead, and then come all the way back in. And then alternate. So arms will go wide, but still lower your hips, roll that ball, and in. Reaching long, exhale, press up. Reaching long, exhale, press up. Inhale back. Nice and low. Right up. Last one here, reach away. And press. Last one wide with those arms. Reach. And roll all the way down. Back to neutral. Lower those arms to the breath, and then pop that ball over to your left foot. Feet still just about that hip distance apart. Find that nice center point in your spine, even weight in your hips, even in your shoulders. And then let's press to our right heel, lift those hips up high. So again, those nice long waistlines. Let's reach our arms up if you want. So we're gonna lower our hips, and then we're gonna press. So you can add arms reach wide and press up. Light touch with your left toes, reach overhead and press up. Inhale down. Inhale down and press. One more each way here. All about that right glute and right hamstring now. Lower and lift. Right inner thigh squeezes towards your midline. Now from here, keep your arms reaching. Just stretch that left leg. And then pull it back in. Hips stay nice and high. Reach. And in. Reaching, keep those hips up. And back one more, just that leg. Reach, just that left leg. Pull back in. Now put it all together. So you're gonna lower your hips, reach that leg, arms reach wide, and press up. And then same thing, arms go overhead. So just keep switching those arms back and forth, keeping those waistlines nice and long, hips stay level. Inhale back. Inhale. And up, two more each way, reaching. Exhale up and reaching. Last one, reach and lift those hips. Last one, wide with those arms all the way up and then roll back down. Come through to neutral. Lower those arms down by your sides. You can slow and then pop that ball up to the side. Okay, so now from here, neutral, we're gonna stay tight around your center. Bring your heels up so you're on your tippy toes. Pop your right leg up, knee above your hip. Left leg up as well. All right, now from here, pop your hands on your thighs. Just the palms of your hands. So upper body's gonna stay nice and quiet. It's gonna be easy to kind of grip through your shoulders here. Try to keep your upper body as quiet as you can. You're just gonna pull your thighs in towards you a little bit. So press into those hands with your thighs and then slow release. So as you pull in, think about those abs deepening a little bit. And control, for those of you that do reformer, it's just basically supine carriage pull. And control. Exhale, pull those knees in that little bit, feel those abs deepen. And release, go for 4. Control, go for 3. Control, go for 2. And then 1 more, exhale, pull in, and then hold. So keep those thighs pulling in, feel those abs deepening for 5. Keep pressuring those hands, 4, 3. Back of your ribcage stays heavy. Last 1, and then lower your right foot down. Lower your left. Take a breath. Hands behind your head. All right, so tuck your chin, exhale, right on up. Holding when you're up there, let's lift our heels again, so you're just on your toes. Keep that little space behind your low back ribs, or tight around your center, pop your right leg up, so right knee above your right hip. Then we're gonna reach our right leg really nice and low, so lengthen all the way up. You can lift your left leg if you want, it's fine. And then pull back in. We're gonna reach all the way. And then pull back in. So as you reach, let's add an arm. Reach your right fingertips away from your right toes, and then reach past your right knee. Good. Inhale back. Exhale up. So 6 like this, lengthening, that is work. This is still work. And 5. And up. 4 more. Reaching and curl. 3. Reaching, curl. Last 2. Last 1, reach. Come all the way up. Bring your right hand back. Lower those toes, lower your heels, lower all the way, take a breath. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So tucking again, curl forward, holding there, lift your heels, and lift your left leg up. Even weight on your hips again. So leg reaches, nothing changes through your hips. And then you pull back in, add that arm, so reaching left fingertips away from left toes, and then reach past it, keeping those hips really weighted. So lengthen. 6, working back, still working as you come up. Working back. 4 more, inhale, exhale up. 3. Last 2. 1 more here, reach. Up. Bring your lefty back, lower your left toes, lower your heels, lower your upper body all the way down. All right, now reach your legs straight out in front of you. Grab your squish ball in your hands. So shoulder blades flat against the mat, nice long legs. They can be about hip distance apart. We're gonna reach our arms overhead, ribs don't lift, right? Keep those ribs tight around your center. Take a breath and then tuck your chin as you come up. Reach your ball out towards your toes all the way. Hold when you're out there, take a breath. Sit up really nice and tall, shoulders away from your ears, and then melt back. So rolling through your spine, slow and controlled. Reaching back. You can keep going like that. You can add a leg if you want. So as you come up, you can lift one leg, you can do a straight leg, that leg, whatever you want. Stay in a little scoop if you're gonna do that, and then roll back. So belly up to spine, rolling, reach that leg out, arms overhead. Do that again, so go opposite leg this time. Holding that little scoop, shoulders stay away from your ears, melt all the way back, reaching long. Tuck your chin to start, arms come forward. Keep that chin tucked in as you come up, nice deep breath, melt back. Last one here. Right hip stays heavy, nice deep breath, melt back, rolling that spine down, reach that leg all the way. And then come up, you can lift both legs, you can lift no legs, come right on up, take a breath, lower those legs down. Come all the way up to seated, and then pop your ball behind your low block. All right, so you can use weights here if you want, you do not have to, whatever feels good for you. Reach your arms straight forward, so with without weights. You're there, shoulders away from your ears. Now scoop back. So think belly button to spine as you roll back. So you're rolling through your lumbar spine there. Take a breath here and just kind of let your body move heavy onto the ball. And then lift off it ever so slightly. So you really feel those low abs connect. From here, you're gonna go arms up, nothing else changes. And then arms down. So as your arms go up, your abs have to work a little harder, right? And then back down, arms up, abs in. And down, one more like this. Grow tall, lower those arms, palms face one another. Same thing, scoot back, rolling, rolling, stay, now arms wide. And then bring it in. So arms open, nothing else changes, don't let your ribs open up. Keep that low back pressing into the wall for 4. And then shoulders away from your ears, 3. And in last 2. And in last one, let's go out, bring them in, and then come all the way back to seated nice and tall. Now turn your palms to face up. We'll scoop again, belly button to the spine, holding there. Now let's add a little rotation, so right arm out, then rotate back, and really reach back, work to those right fingertips. Come all the way back through center, stay your little scoop. And then go left arm opens, follow with your eyes, your right fingertips reach away from your left, and then come all the way back through center. Let's go right, open, rotate, all the way back, and then left, open, reach back, all the way back through center. One more, right, exhale, abs pulling, one more left, out, exhale, abs, back through center, and then back to seated nice and tall. Guys, okay, now move the ball to your, just below your shoulder blades. So, like there, a little higher up. Find your neutral again, so feel your tailbone is tipping away from you that bit. Ribs are still tight around your center. Have your hands down by your side, just so your palms can face down. Okay, so now from here, keeping your core engaged, keeping that pelvis neutral, right leg up. And then go left leg up. Okay, so hold right there. And then just tap your right toes away without just letting your weight drop onto the ball. And then go left, tap away. And back up. So exhale out. Hips stay level, inhale. And left. Back up. One more right, tap. And in, one more left, tap. Back in, and then lower your right. Lower your left, stay right here. Okay, now we're gonna just do upper body. So now hands behind your head when you're there. Now from here, don't go back too far, just a little bit back. You can look just barely to the ceiling. Curl up. Inhale back. Exhale. Really nice and small for 5. Let's go for 4. 3, 2, last one. Lower those arms, take a breath. Now we'll ball a little further down. So it's now kind of underneath here, or like in line with your shoulder blades-ish, all right? Your shoulder blades are kind of touching the ball, makes sense? Still neutral. Now we're gonna add a little bit of rotation to that. So let's have our heels lifted. If you feel unsteady like that, or you're feeling back, bring your heels down, that's fine. If you want, so this is option 1. This is option 2. Option 3 is gonna be here. Whatever you want. Now we're gonna rotate towards this right bent leg. So when you rotate across, press your right shoulder blade into the ball, lift your left slightly, and then come back to center. So as you do that, right shoulder blade presses into the ball, left lifts, and then come back. So really feeling like you're a corkscrew. Exhale, twisting. And inhale back. Left hip stays heavy as you twist. And back. Go for 4. And back. Go for 3. And back. Last 2, exhale. And back to center. Last one, exhale. Back to center. Lower your right toes. Lower those heels. Take a little breath. We're going to come into extension between, so we're going to come back like this. Look towards the ceiling. Take a nice breath. And then just come up just a little bit. Let's do that again. So back, inhale, keep your ribs tight around your center, extending back. More like that, lengthening back, reaching the top of your head away and up. And one more. Come on up, and then just stay. Now from here, right hip stays heavy. Lift those heels. Anyway, it will really stay heavy as you lift your left up. Remember, you can also stay here, you can stay here as well. All right, so now rotating, left shoulder blade presses into the mat, right shoulder blade comes off the ball. Sorry, left shoulder blade presses into the ball, I should say, and then untwist. Let's do that again. Left shoulder blade presses into the ball, right shoulder blade lifts and back. Exhale as you twist. Keep that right hip heavy and back. Exhale. Really think about your left shoulder blade pressing down. Your right will lift as you do that. 3 and back. Last 2 and back. Last 1. Come back to center, lower your left, lower your heels, and now come back to that extension. This time, let's just hold here. You can let your head rest on your hands. Take a nice couple of breaths there. Feeling your collarbones are wide. You can let your ribs lift a little bit. Nice couple of deep breaths there. And then, when you're ready, come on up from there. We're gonna come on to our left side. Doing anything left side, your legs are gonna be bent, so your heels under your bottoms. You can lie on your left arm there. All right, right hand on your right hip, if that's helpful for you to keep your hips nice and stacked up. All right, and then let's lift our right thigh. So hold when you're up there, keeping your pelvis nice and still, even at the height of your little lift. Slowly just lower down to that hover and then get back into it. So exhale as you squeeze up and then inhale, control. Good, so go 8 like that. Up and control, exhale. Control, exhale, right up. And down. And go for 4 more. Control as you lower. And 3, not letting the weight just pull you down, right? 2, feel how your abs are working the whole time. Ready? 1 more, you're gonna go up to the top. Stay when you're up there. Now keep your knee where it is, but extend your leg. Can you kick it out from there? And then bend back in and lower down. So you'll do that same thing again. So you're gonna go up, extend out, bend it in, and down. So up, hips stay still, and in, and down. Good, go 5 more. And kick, in, and down. 4 more. Up, kick, in, and down. 3 more. Up, kick, in, and down. Last 2. Kick, in, and down, and then 1 more. Let's go up, kick, in, and down. Now go up and stay up at the top. Now you're gonna teeter, just keep it bent. You're just gonna teeter-totter down. So knee comes down, that's medial rotation, and then back to lateral rotation. Medially rotate, and then laterally rotate. Hips stay still, go 8 like that. Ribs stay tight around your center. Go 6, and down. And 5, 4 more, turn out. 3 more, turn out. Last 2, in and out. Last 1, in and out. And then lower that right leg all the way down. Take a breath there. Then you're gonna straighten both legs out. So straighten your legs so they're just totally stacked. Straighten your left arm as well, so you're just in the nice long line. Left fingertips reach away from the tips of your toes there. Right hand can be in front of you for a little bit of extra stability, just trying to put all your weight into it. All right, so we'll just start lifting both legs. So lift up about hip height. Hold when you're there. So keep reaching. Don't worry about how high your legs are going. Think more about length. And then just lower to a hover. And then squeeze back up. So inner thighs are connected. Your legs are moving as one piece, lowering with control. And then lifting back up. So remember a light touch with your right hand. If you can bring your right hand onto your hip, that's great. Doesn't matter if you can't. Lower with control. And as you get lighter on your right hand, or as you lift your right hand, you may feel more tension in your neck. Try to kind of shift your work from your neck into your core. If that's impossible, if you still feel tension in your neck, I would bring your hand back down so you don't feel that neck tension. Or two more like this. Last one, let's lift up and then stay. So holding there, your toes are reaching away from the top of your head. Now scissor your legs with one leg forward, one back. And then switch. And switch. And switch. So as you're scissoring your legs, nothing else really changes in your body. Doesn't need to be a big movement. Go for 4. Switch. 3. And switch. Last 2. And switch, and then last one, bring your bottom leg forward, top back, stay there, ready, up an inch, and down an inch, up an inch with a hold, and then down that same inch, get those right obliques for 6, and control, exhale, 5, and down, exhale, 4, and down, exhale, 3, last 2, last one, squeeze up, legs together, and then lower all the way down. Good job, guys. Really, really notice how much your back. Let's give our right glute a little stretch out. Hug behind that left knee that bit. Keep that right knee turning out that little feet. All right. And then roll on up. We're going to keep going with our right side. So we're going to, before we switch over to lying on our right side, we're going to keep going a little more right glute. So have your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. All right. Find that neutral. So your waistline's alone, the ribs are tight around your center. You're not tucking, you're not arching. You're just nice and neutral. So start with that right leg. We're going to kick it straight out. When it's out there, and then lift it up to about hip height. So press through your left knee to activate those left obliques and left outer glutes, so you stay nice and stable on that left leg. You can bring your left hand to your left hip if you want, or across your body. We're going to just bend our right knee in beside our left, and then we're going to press back out. So we're going to nicely squeeze back. Inhale in, exhale back with a squeeze. So go 6 like that, in with control. And press. So each time I press through my left knee, each time I kick through my right leg, I'm thinking of pressing through my right knee. So that's that engagement in those left obliques. We were talking about this last week. That engages your left obliques and then your left outer glute. Really keep that in mind. 2 more here. 1 more in. Press right out and then stay there. Now pop your left hand down, so you're going to keep that guy down. We're going to bring our right knee to the outside of our left. So that's medial rotation. And then kick back out in lateral. So you're going to go in, medial, got it, and then kick out in lateral. So your hips really want to shift when you bring your leg across. Try to keep your left knee directly under your left hip. Yep, and then kick straight out. In, medial, and then out in lateral. So when you kick out, your inner thigh should be facing down on that right leg. Yeah. In, that's medial, and then kick out, that's lateral. You got to go for 4. And then kick out. 3, so you get the full range of that right thigh going in your hip socket, just like the little potato tot we did. Go 1 more in. Kick it right out. And then bend that right leg in. Back to that little child's pose, give your wrist a little twist, shake them out. Do 1 rep or 2, 1.
Did it bug my knee?
Yeah.
You know what, it doesn't, but I know it does for lots of people. Pilates mats, like lots of stuff that we do is better with a thick mat. The Pilates mats we have downstairs like this thick. Those ones. You can, yeah, do you fold it over for your knee too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I saw, it's just, yeah.
it's more your wrists. Yeah.
We're just gonna do one more, okay? We're gonna bring our left elbow down. So come back up, still moving your right leg. So left elbow comes down. It's gonna go normal. And then your right hand, you know, approximately under your right shoulder, left elbow under your left shoulder. Kick your right leg out and then lift it up. So you can go up on more of an angle now because you're down on this diagonal line down. So reach your right leg up, really nice long line. Now you're gonna tap your toes down towards the mat and then lift back up. So think of reaching your toes away from the top of your head as you lower and as you're lifting. So it's like a constant reach away. You're not just lowering and lifting, you're reaching as you lower, you're reaching as you lift. And the whole time you're keeping your left knee underneath your left hip, right? Inhale down, so that's left obliques, left outer glute again. Go 4 like this. And 3. Last 2, don't let that weight shift to the left. Last 1, squeeze up, stay there. Now bend your right knee in. It's gonna bend in, lateral rotation in towards your right elbow. And then kick back up on that nice high line. So in, and then kick out. So it would be really easy to crunch your right waistline when you come in. Try not to do that. Keep your waistline long. Slow in, waistline stay long, kick out, waistlines are long for 4. Good, 3. Nice and high, 2. Last 1. And then come right in and sit back again. This was a big little shake up. We'll do the same on our other side. So start lying on your right side there. Right. So legs bent, heels underneath your bottom to start. We'll start with those clamshells. Hips stacked, shoulders stacked, right ribs are that little bit lifted off the mat. Got her, and then just lift right up. So get to that highest point where you can keep your hips stacked and then just lower back to a hover. And then lower down. So each time you lift, think core, right? Deepen those abs that little bit and then control down. Deepen those abs, control. And remember, you could lift your leg and use your glute, but then you could just let it flop back down. Try and keep that glute active as you're lifting and as you're lowering. It takes a little more kind of concentration to keep it working both ways. Really easy to just let it go on the way down. Slow and controlled. Go 3 more like this. And just slow. Last 2. And slow, and then go 1 more, come up and then stay. Kick your leg out, bend in, and then lower. So you want to lift your leg up, keep it that high as you extend, keep your knee that high as you bend, and then down. So really it's that isometric hold for your left glute, the straightening and then the bending in of your leg just challenges it that much further. Up, in, and down. Yeah, good guys, go 5, up, reach, in, and down. 4 more. Reach, in, and down. 3. In, and down. Last 2. In, and down. Last 1. Up, reach, in, and then stay. Now medially rotate that teeter-totter in, laterally rotate out. In, and out. In, and out. Keep your hips as still as you can. Left hand on that hip helps with that, keeping that core engaged so you're still neutral as your leg moves. In and out. You got to go in and out. 4 more. And out. 3 more. In and out. Last 2. And out. Last 1. In and out, and then lower all the way down. Okay, now straighten your legs. Straighten all the way up. So right fingertips reach away from toes, all your toes. Waistlines are long, keep those right ribs that little bit lifted. Left hand in front, just try not to put all your weight into it. Squeeze your inner thighs together and then lift both legs up. So holding when you're up there, take a breath, lengthen a little more, doesn't matter how high your legs go, think length. Lower your legs to a hover and then squeeze back up. So inhale as you lower, exhale, abs deepen, lift. Inhale down. Lower with control and squeeze up. You got it. Lower with control. Feel how easy it would be to kind of jam into your right ribs to get your legs up there. Really feel the work on the way up. Don't let it go all the way down. Keep them working. Go 3 more. Up with control. Last 2. Up with control. Last 1. Let's go up and stay. Now scissor your legs. Bring one leg forward, one back. Just a little bit, and then switch. So try to keep them lifting as you're scissoring. They want to drop down right. Think about those right ribs staying lifted as well. And you're reaching as you're scissoring. Doesn't matter how far apart your legs go. Keep them that little bit lifted. They want to keep dropping. And scissor. And scissor. 1 more each way. And switch. And then finish with your bottom leg forward. Stay ready. You're going to go up an inch. And down an inch. Little lift up. Little lower down. Good. Exhale up. Inhale down. Bottom leg forward for 5. Control bottom leg forward 4. Got it. Go for 3. Up. Pause. And down. Last 2. Pause. And down. Last 1. Go up. Squeeze them together. And then lower all the way. Job, guys. Let's give our left glute a little stretch out. Bring them up for a 4-point kneel. Hug behind that right knee that little bit. Keep your left knee turning out. Long waistlines, tailbone stays heavy. Right. And then let's roll on up. We'll do our 4-point kneel. Little set here, so it'll just be our left leg we're moving. Remember, your right foot is working the whole time, keeping you nice and straight up and down on that side. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Nice straight arms, try not to lock them. Shoulders stay away from your ears. Keep your left knee out. And then lift up. So really reaching your left toes away from the top of your head. You can bring your right hand across to your left waistline if you want. Just gonna start bending in. And then exhale as you press. So slow as you bend in, waistline stay long, slow as you press out. Good, in with control, exhale, press. In with control, long waistlines reach. Go for 5 here. Waistline stay long both directions. That right knee is staying under your right hip. Go 3. And 2. Last one, let's reach out. Stay when you're out there. You can bring your right hand in. You can keep it up. You're going to come across for your medial rotation and then kick it out in lateral. So you're going behind your right knee for medial rotation and then kick it out. Left knee points to the side. Left knee points to the right hand side as you come down. As you kick out, your left knee points to the left side. Did I get it right? Left knee points to the right for medial. Left knee points to the left. 4 more. In with control. In. Last 2. Waistline stay long. Last 1. and out, and then bend that leg right in, sit back to a little shell stretch. All right. You ready? Come on back up. Okay, so hands back under your shoulders, knees under those hips. You're gonna pop your right elbow down. Your fingertips can kind of reach across to your left hand. Keep your waistlines both nice and long. Keep your left leg out. And then lift it up. So remember, you can go up higher when you're down because you're on this little bit of an angle. So lift up nice and high, keeping your core nice and engaged, and then just tap those toes down. So you're gonna come up. And then control as you lower. Exhale up. Inhale, control, you got it. So each time you lift your left knee, your tail is lifting, you're pressing through your right knee. As you lower your left leg, you're still keeping your tail lifted, right? Slow. Slow. And reach. Good job, guys. Keep that core nice and engaged. Don't let your back arch. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Lift up, stay there. Now you're gonna bring your left knee to your left elbow and then kick back. So slow as you pull in, don't let that left waistline crunch, and then kick back. Inhale in, exhale, reach. Remember, you can kick back on that angle again, so kick up that little bit, reach. Tons of right obliques if you're really staying straight up and down on your right side. No movement in your body, really. You're not letting your body shift forward in that. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Reach, and then bend that leg right in. Sit back to that shell stretch. Good job, guys. Run, guys. Give those wrists a good little shake. And then coming back. So you're gonna come back to that core pointy up, hands back under your shoulders, knees back underneath your hips. All right, we just need to go for a little cat and cow. So drop your tail, scoop those abs. And then come all the way out of that, back through. Let your ribs be heavy. Let your tail be heavy as you go into that cat. So tail drops, ribs lift, head drops. All out. One more each way, drop that tail, scoop. Nice work, Tracy. It's annoying today. Everything's annoying today. She closed her move, right? Good work. Okay, now kick your right leg straight out. Yeah, exactly. You can only if you want it. Right, left up. Right leg back, left arm in front. We're just gonna alternate. So we're gonna reach for those nice big reaches, and then we're gonna pull in. And then we're gonna switch, reach. And come back in. I never close a move ring. I don't know. Am I not?
Maybe you have to set for 5 hours.
Do I have to set it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
change your goal.
You can change it.
Yeah.
I don't have a goal. I've never had.
Oh, I feel bad for you. You're missing all the little fiery rings. Which
Yeah, right. The only thing my watch tells me, well, sometimes it tries to correct me in things I say and like looks them up, but it tells me to breathe a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mindfulness.
Does it do that like when your
Yeah.
body goes up? I haven't researched this.
Oh, I don't know.
Like when I'm stressed out, I'll get a note.
Oh.
Just like running in labor.
And go one more each way. Try to keep those hips as still as you can reach. And in last one here. And in, and then curl those toes under. You're just gonna lift your hips up, press back to a downward dog. Tail lifts right up in your head a little. Shake that. You can walk those feet out. Go right heel presses, left leg bends. Switch. 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 And then come back down, so lift up onto your toes, and then bring yourself back into a plank. So hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Really reach the top of your head away from those heels, and then lift your right leg up, point through your toes, so think length through the back line of your body, and then drop those toes back. And then do the same thing, left, lift, point, reach, bring those toes back too. Right again, up. Hips stay level, reach for your toes, drop those toes, and then left, up, toes back down, tuck your chin, press all the way back to that downward dog. Deep breath there, drop those heels as low as you can. And then lift those heels up, come back into that plank. This time, stay in that nice long line. You're just gonna lower your right knee down. Don't let your hip drop down with you though. And then kick out through your right heel. Same thing left. Left knee drops, nothing else changes in your body. And then kick back out. Do that again, go right, in. And then left, in. One more right. Exhale as you press out. And then one more left. Tuck your chin, press all the way back, downward dog again. This time let's walk our hands in to our feet. Hang in that forward fold. Little roll out there. And then let's roll all the way up. Your shoulders forward. Come to standing. Remember weights can come back to standing about hip distance apart. All right. So feet, yeah, just about hip distance apart, standing nice and tall. Top of your head is reaching up. Heels are pressing down. Everything in between is nice and long. We're just gonna start arms with palm space behind you. You're gonna go straight out. Wide. In. And down. So just like we started on the mat, remember we were moving our arms, same rotations, but we were keeping our ribs tight around your center. So think of the same thing. Think that position when you were lying down on the mat, right? Arms are going up, arms are opening out. We're keeping everything long. Spine stays neutral. Ribs don't move. In and go two more like that. Up. In, a little more core required when you're standing, right? To keep yourself steady. In and down. Now go on, we're gonna go up. You're gonna go out and stay. So keep those arms reaching, ribs stay tight around your center, turn your palms to face up, tiny bend in your elbows, and then palms face down. Do that again. So reaching as you rotate and down. Do that again. And down, nice even weight in your feet, nice long waistlines. Down, go 4 more. And down 3 more. Up. And down, last 2. And down, last 1. Up. And down, and then turn them to face me. Bend in. And then reach. So in and then up. Just above shoulder height, don't get too high. In. In. Now add a twist. You're gonna go in and then you're gonna twist back. In Release back, keep at it, go 6, 5, in, reach, 4 more, in, reach, you feel that pulling in, reach, 3, last 2, and last 1, in, and reach, and then pull in, and then come to about 90-degree angles with your arms here. Now you're gonna come down, so come down onto that side, angle, your tailbone is reaching away from the top of your head. You're looking down just slightly towards the ground. You're gonna give an extra press through your left heel as you kick your right out to the side, trying not to move to the side, right? Keep your body pretty straight up and down, and then pull in, and then stand up. So you're gonna go down, in, and up. Good. Down, in, and up. Nice, heavy on your left heel, light on your right toes. In, and the last 3, down, in, and up. Last 2, down, reach, in, long necks, looking down when you're down, right? In, and up necessarily. Then you're gonna go back, so you're gonna go down, reach, in, and up. So again, down, reach, in, and up. Good, go 6 there. Down, in, and up. 5 more. Down, in, light on those right toes. 4, down, constant pressure through your left heel and left big toe. In, and up. Last one, down, in, press up. Check out. You're doing the same thing for all of these. Your palms will be facing one another for your bicep curls in, all right? So feet, just about that hip distance apart again. So coming down low, hold when you're there. Try not to shift your weight over to the right too much. Right heel presses down as you kick your left out, barely tapping down. Pull it in and up. So you're gonna go down, in, and up. Down, in, and up. Control abs deepen to keep you nice and steady. 5. In, right up. 4 more. Down, in, and up. 3. In, reach, in, and up. Last one. Down, press all your weight on that right heel. Stay there. One down, reach, in, and up. Down. You're on that angle when you're down, right? So your fingertips reach away from your toes. You're looking down slightly. Down, in, and up. 4 more. Down, in, and up. 3. In. Last 2. In. Right up. Last one. Down, reach, in, press up, walk those feet up, and give a bit. And then come to a, a little bit wider than hip distance apart, turn out. It's lateral rotation. Yeah, you can move as wide as your mat's there. Shoulders away from your ears, standing nice and tall. Start with your arms up about shoulder height. Okay, so you're gonna come right down into a little play. Upper body stays nice and straight up and down. Open your arms as wide as you stand and then come back down. So go 6 like that. Grow tall. 5, ribs stay tight around your center. Press up. 4, press through your heels up. 3, remember neutral the whole time. In. Last 2. Last 1. Come on up. Stay there. Hands behind your head. You're going to come down as you stand, rotate right. And then down, stand up, rotate left.
down. We're gonna rotate and reach back to center, down, rotate, reach. Grow tall. Down, exhale, grow tall. Inhale and reach. Inhale and reach. One more right, down. One more left. And twist, and then back to center. Stay right here. The directions in here. Right heel up. Drop it down. Left heel. Drop it down. Hips stay level. And down. And up. And down. Right. Left. One more right. Lift it up. Stay there. Now press through your left heel. You're going to come up. And down. Exhale. Up. And down. 4 more. And down, press through that left heel, 3, and down, last 2. And down, last 1, up, and down, stay, drop your right. Ready. And down, waistline, stay long. And down, press through that right heel. And down, last 4. And down, last 3. And down, last 2. And down, last 1. And down, drop that heel. Little shoulders rolling, pop those feet in. Good job, guys. All right, pop your weights down. Let's just do a little stretch. So come back about hip distance apart. Let's roll down, so as if you're rolling off the wall. Hang in that forward fold and then just walk your hands out. Step your right foot forward. Drop your lefty down, so you're in a little lunge thing there. So give your left hip flexor a little bit of a stretch out. Nice couple of breaths there. And then step your left hand down, reach your right arm up for a little twist. Nice. And then let's bring our right hand down, turn your right leg out, and down for a little pigeon. Breaths. Did you guys hear Christian's teaching this class next week? Backs, flat backs to the ground. No, it's not gonna be Pilates. I don't know what it's gonna be, because it's gonna do something different.
Yeah,
What is it?
yeah.
I said I'd teach you this, but no, it's okay.
You need a break, you need a break too. Not a vacation.
We'll miss you, but. Step your right foot back, left foot back.
Press back to that downward dog. Thanks, guys. And then come up, left foot forward.
Little stretch for that right hip flexor. You can bring your, except your right hand and left arm up. Guys, really feel those collarbones opening up, and then drop that left leg into forward. One nice deep breath. Roll that left hip, and then walk your hands back under your shoulders. Curl your right toes under. Left foot back. Press back a bit. We're going one more time. Then walk those hands in.
Hang that forward fold, and then just when you're ready, press through those heels. Come right on up. Nice work, guys. Bye, Jenny. Shoot, there were more people. Oh, I didn't let Hillary in. Shoot. Oh, Hillary. I'm sorry. Bye, Jenny.